Hi guys, today I'm doing a Q&A and I've had this YouTube channel for like 3 years, over 3 years actually, and I've only done like 2 of these ever. So I just thought that maybe today I would answer some of your questions. And on my recent reads video, I asked you guys for questions and I received quite a few, so I'm going to do my best to go through those. And then also I mentioned on Twitter and Instagram that I was doing this Q&A, so I have a couple from there. Also, if you guys don't already follow me on Instagram and Twitter, it's just the same username as here. It's just priceiswong. So if you want to follow me, you can. It's actually like the same username everywhere, like everywhere that you can think of is the same. Consistency. Alright, I'm just going to start scrolling through some questions here. Alright, apparently we're just diving into the deep stuff. This question is, do you ever want kids or any more pets? And yes and yes. So I know this is pretty personal and I know it's just, to do with me and Jake, and it's 100% like our decision and everything, and some people won't even talk about this type of stuff online, but I'm a pretty open person, as you all know. So yes, we definitely want children, and kind of in the near future, to be honest. We've been married already 2.5 years. It'll be 3 years in September. We definitely talk about it a lot more recently, and definitely I want more pets, but right now I can't. I want all the animals, but Jake says no. I currently have 2 cats and I have 1 dog. We probably won't have another dog, unfortunately, until in the next like couple years when we eventually move to a house with like a lot of land, and then maybe we'll get another dog. And yeah, I see cats and kittens and stuff all the time, and I'm just like begging Jake to let me have another. But he says 2 cats is enough, and he's right, but I just want all the animals. So someone asked, do you have a job outside of YouTube? If so, what is it? And I would not call this my job. I'm not someone that, posts a video every single day or like 3 times a week or something. This isn't my job. This is just something that I think is really fun. And doing this, I do book reviews and stuff, and publishers send me free books to review. So it's definitely something that makes me super happy, and I'm like, I love it, and I have no plans on stopping, but I wouldn't call this my job. So I work just part-time, and I work at a super small little restaurant. It's a pizza place, and I'm a waitress. And it's the type of place that it's so small that there's just me and like 2 other waitresses, and usually, like most of the time, there's just 1 waitress at a time, because that's how small this place is. Like 1 waitress can do the whole place. It's super laid back. It's like it's in a super small town, and everyone's just really nice, and I never have like bad, mean customers or anything. It's not a very like fast-paced job, I would say. It's pretty laid back. We do every now and then have like big parties and stuff, like birthday parties, and then it gets a little hectic because we'll have like really big groups. But overall, I think it's actually a really good job, and tips are nice to have. This is like the first job I've ever had where you get tips. So yeah, I don't think I would ever really like to waitress anywhere else. Like any place me and Jake go to eat, I look at the waitresses and I'm like, oh my gosh, like your job is so much harder than mine. Anyways, that's what I'm doing for now. And when the time comes in the next few years and like Jake and I do start a family, Jake and I have both decided that I will just be at home, and so I will just be doing this, which again isn't like my job, but so I'll be doing this at that time, and then Unique. You guys already know about my Unique makeup. Yes, I'm still doing that, and I've been doing it for like a 1.5 years, so I really enjoy it, and it's something that's super, super easy. It's super fun. Basically, I just love makeup, so now I just get to play with makeup and I get paid because I love a product, and then I tell people about it, and then they use my website link and they order it, and then I get paid. So it's a pretty sweet deal, to be honest. I have no intentions of stopping that either, but that's something I can do from home, so that's what I'll like continue doing for sure. Do you ever try and get Jake to read your favorite books or one that you just finished and are obsessed with? All the time, and he just isn't interested. Like, he loves me, so he acts interested, and he will like listen to me when I gush about my book that I'm reading, and he's like such a good listener, but he just doesn't read, guys. I've tried. He read, let's see, The Hunger Games, he read Catching Fire, and never even read Mockingjay. He just watched the movies. It's just not his thing, which I understand. He does work a lot and he has like his own hobbies. And so I get it, but I'm still not gonna stop trying to push books on him. I'm a book pusher. What are some of your favorite contemporary books? I am obsessed with like all of Morgan Matson books. Since You've Been Gone was, oh my gosh, so amazing. I love Jenny Han books, To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I love Stephanie Perkins books, you know, Lola and the Boy Next Door. I love Rainbow Rowell, like Fangirl. I actually haven't really read that much contemporary lately. It's been a lot of fantasy, which is my favorite, but I really am someone that likes to mix up genres, so I'm going to try. I'm currently reading The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson, and that's the third book in the trilogy. So after this, I'm going to probably try and pick up a contemporary and just kind of mix it up. So this person was talking about Lady Midnight, and yes, I am so excited for this book to come out. It actually comes out tomorrow, like when I'm filming this. I'm not for sure because I am reading, you know, other books, and so I'm not sure if I'm going to put those on hold for a little bit or what I'm going to do yet, but I am really excited about that. This person asked what historical fiction and high fantasy TV shows that I watch. Downton Abbey considered historical fiction. Outlander, is that historical fiction? As far as high fantasy TV shows, I guess that's just Game of Thrones, which I'm not even like currently watching. I watched the first 2 seasons and then I started the third and then I haven't just like continued. It's been a while. I have like 3 or 4 friends that are like constantly pressuring me to watch it and to catch up, but I just have been watching like other shows. I'm probably gonna think of stuff later and then I guess I can like add it below. But TV shows, yeah, I don't really know of that many. If you guys have recommendations, definitely let me know in the comments. This person asked how I'm liking The Flash, and I started watching Arrow, and I love Arrow, but then I started The Flash, and I'm just not as into it. I've only watched a couple episodes, so it definitely could grow on me, but so far, it's just not, like, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan, so I definitely just need to give it some more time, I'm sure. This person's asking about tips on how to get out of reading slumps and, like, just how to read more. And I can only give you just like my own personal experience and what like has worked for me. And in my experience, if I am in a reading slump, it's just like I'm picking up the wrong book. So I just must be in some sort of mood, and every book I'm picking up is just not doing it. So I just would recommend just trying a different genre and just keep trying, just keep picking up different books, and then just setting those ones to the side that you really aren't liking, and eventually you will find something. Go to the library, talk to a librarian about what you're looking for or something, or what you like, and I'm sure they can help you. As far as just like reading more, just make time to read more. It's just all about, people say that they don't have time to do things, and it's all just about prioritizing your time and just what is important to you. And I know if you are in school and if you're working and maybe if you have a family, and I know that there's things that are going to be higher up on your priority list, but definitely, you know, most of us do have at least some free time at some point, and you have a choice. Do you sit down and watch Netflix for an hour, or do you read? And definitely, I mean, that's just, in my experience, it's like usually when I'm not reading very much, like if I've had a really bad reading month, I think back to that month, and I remember, oh wait, I watched 2 seasons of this show on Netflix, and I have been on my book blog more than usual, and I, you know, have been just online watching YouTube videos more than usual, and that's usually the reason why that I read less. So just make it more of a priority. If you guys have any tips, you guys can leave them in the comments, and then maybe they'll see that. But that's what I suggest. What my go-to makeup brushes are for everyday use, and the only 2 types of makeup brushes I use are just Unique makeup brushes and then Real Techniques makeup brushes. And Unique, obviously I use those because, you know, I sell them. Obviously I, you know, get them like 25-30% off, so of course I'm going to use those, but those are just really, really good. Some of them like use synthetic brushes, and then some of them have animal hair, but it's like all cruelty free. And then the Real Techniques are just like really great cheap brushes, and I bought mine off Amazon. I've seen them in Target before too, but when I just started out watching like YouTube, you know, beauty gurus and stuff, so many people recommended the Real Techniques brushes. And I think they do a really good job. Do you prefer hardback or paperback books? And it's so hard because when I look at my bookshelf, I love my hardcover books. I think they look so nice, and just that like book collector part of me just loves them. When I'm reading them, I feel like sometimes I prefer the paperbacks because they're just lighter, and sometimes it's just like easier to read. But then I'm someone that like takes my book with me everywhere I go, and if I throw my hardcover in my bag, sometimes I'll take the dust jacket off just to like keep it pretty. I know I have problems. And then it's like protected. It's like a hardcover in my bag. But if I put a paperback, sometimes they can get kind of bent up and they're just not as durable. So I have a total mixture. I would be actually really interested to know like the ratio of like paperback to hardcover books that I own. But anyways, yeah. So I have, you know, tons of hardcover and tons of paperback. I really think that I try to go more for hardcover when I'm buying them. You know, they just look so nice. This person asked if I play any instruments, and I play the clarinet, or I say play, but I haven't played in years. So I guess I should say I know how to play. I played 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, and 10th grade in band, marching band and concert band. And I loved it. I just thought it was really, really fun. And then I am learning how to play the piano. So that has been actually really fun. I try to make myself sit down for just even a few minutes every single day, just to practice and just go through just some little exercises and stuff. I have a few apps on my phone that I use. I've got a couple books. I bought a couple, and then I used a couple just from the library that I've borrowed. And so yeah, I'm definitely not some amazing pianist, but it's something that I love, and that it's just one of those things that it's just exciting to learn something new, and it's been so long since I've really been like immersed in like making music. This person is asking about if I'll do any more unique related videos and that they love them. Thank you. Yes, I'm definitely going to. I know that I should be making more because I do get a lot of comments and things saying that they really like it when I do like makeup tutorials and stuff, or I just like maybe show how I do my makeup. It's one thing to put on your makeup by yourself in like your bedroom or your bathroom or something, and it's a whole nother thing to film yourself putting on makeup. And I really have a lot of respect for beauty gurus and people that they just kind of practice a lot and they know what to do, but I'm just not very good at like filming myself do that. Anyways, yes, I definitely plan on having some more unique related videos. If you have any like specific things you would like to see, let me know in the comments. Like if you struggle with something, I might be able to help you, and I might be able to kind of show you how I do it. I definitely want to like just center this channel just like 99% it's going to be about books, and then here and there I'll just do like a makeup or beauty related something. If you could read only one book series over and over, what would it be and why? And this is hard because like some people really don't like rereading books, but I love rereading books. And I always have, and I used to before BookTube. I never had a TBR list as long as right now, but used to, if I didn't have any like new books to read, I would just reread a book that I already owned. So I was like constantly reading something, but it was kind of rarely new. But then I think back to the books I've reread the most in the like past few years, and I know it's kind of a generic BookTube answer, but I'm going to say the Harry Potter series. I'm going to say that because at least it is 7 books long, so there's a lot of books, a lot of like reading material, and it makes me so happy. I think every time I read it, I find something new, or there's like something I've forgotten. I just love these characters. I love the writing style. I love this world that she's created, and it just genuinely makes me so happy. So I have been rereading it like once a year or so. So I think that's what I would choose. This person asked, why do I read most of the time only YA and not classics? Are you afraid of them or bad experiences during high school? No, I didn't have any bad experiences during high school. I'm not afraid of them. I get sent young adult books to review. That's pretty much the reason why. I'm sent young adult books, so I feel like I need to read them. I do try to read other books that I just want to read, of course. So I have read some classics I really love. Pride and Prejudice is one of my favorite books of all time. I've read like Wuthering Heights. I've read Jane Eyre as another favorite. Now that I'm trying to think of like specific classics, I'm really like doubting what is a classic and what is not. One book that I've been wanting to read forever and I haven't still is The Count of Monte Cristo, and I've watched the movie like 1,000 times, but I own the book and I haven't read it, and that's like one I really want to read. You're definitely right. The last few years I haven't read much classics at all, and I would definitely like to, but I'm just reading what I want right now, and that's young adult. What is one food you can't live without? Food. I'm gonna say pizza. Because I eat a lot of pizza. I work at a pizza place, but I've always loved pizza so much. And it can be about any time of the day. And I will be like craving pizza. But I think another reason why is because, you know, you can just like get like basic something like just cheese pizza, which is like one of my favorite things. Or you can like add a whole bunch of veggies and pretend like you're healthy. Or, you know, you can put on some, like, bacon, or do, like, a little of everything. I think pizza is so delicious. And, you know, you can do, like, you know, the normal pizza sauce. You can do, like, a white Alfredo sauce. This one place that I go to does, like, almost like a ranch garlicky sauce. There's dessert pizzas. Pizza's kind of the best. This person asked about my thoughts on the Shadowhunters TV show. All right. Let's just go ahead and throw this out there. If you have not been around very long, you may not know that I love the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. Even more than that, I love the Infernal Devices trilogy by Cassandra Clare. I read a lot of books by her. I'm very excited about Lady Midnight. I enjoyed the movie City of Bones, and then I have been very excited about this TV show to come out, and I really wish it all the best. I hope that it does really well. Now, with that said, I have watched every episode. Actually, I don't know if I've watched the most recent one. I need to catch up on that. No, I haven't. I need to watch that. Anyways, I have watched them all. Unfortunately, like besides like the most recent one I've watched, I am just finding this show to be so cheesy and kind of just cringeworthy at times. Clary, the actress that plays Clary, is not my favorite. She's just, but in her defense, Clary as a character is pretty annoying. Reading that series, I thought Clary was annoying pretty much the whole time, whereas Tessa in the Infernal Devices trilogy is not annoying. I definitely liked her so much more as a main character. I feel like, you know, the people they chose and that they casted and stuff were really good. It's just, it's a TV show, so the budget, you know, all the fight scenes, oh gosh, some of it's so bad, but I don't know, I think that it might get better, so I'm still gonna watch it. I have high hopes for it. This last episode I watched, I thought was pretty good, actually. I really, you know, like Simon's, I like the guy that plays Simon a lot, and I don't know, I'm hoping for the best, guys, but oh, you guys should let me know in the comments what you think of the show if you watch it. This question, okay. This question is, do you think you will ever be vegetarian or vegan again? I have not made a video saying that I'm not, like, a vegetarian or whatever. I made a, like, Tumblr post about it and, like, wrote out this whole long thing. And I was like, hey, listen, you know, I don't feel like I have to tell you guys this, but I'm going to, and blah blah blah, here's the reasons. I will probably never choose to do that again. Obviously, it's just my choice what I eat, just as it's your choice what you eat. I did it for like 10 months or so almost a year, and it wasn't for me. I really did feel really good when I was a vegetarian, but, and I definitely kind of also did it partially for like weight loss, and I did lose like weight, and I was really happy with that. So since doing that, I have learned a lot about myself and nutrition. Oh, hi, Audrey. She's come to join us. But I've also learned ways that I can still eat meat and just be a bit healthier. I feel like I eat a lot more vegetables and things now than like I ever have. I often drink like almond milk or soy milk. I definitely have a lot of respect for vegetarians and vegans, and like I said, I did it for 10 months, but I'm 23, so it's not like it's something that I tried that like lifestyle, and I still have a big passion for animals, but just for me personally, I have just decided that I am going to eat meat occasionally, and just trying to be a bit more healthy and trying to make better decisions of like maybe where the meat comes from, and things like that. I guess I'm going to end it there. I feel like I have been talking, I think filming wise, I've already been filming for like 30 minutes now, so I feel like it's been quite a while. I hope that I answered your question. If not, I will do my best to just try and answer you on Twitter or Instagram or YouTube or wherever you left the comment, and I'll try to just answer you there, so that way it's, answered, since it wasn't answered here. Anyways, oh my gosh, I had to get my bangs cut. Ugh, it's been a long time since I've gotten them cut, and when I first got them cut, they were like straight down, and they were like here, and I've tried to trim them a little bit myself, and honestly, that's just not a good idea to do. I'm just gonna mess up my hair, so I kind of stopped, but I need to get them cut. If you have bangs, you know the trouble. You guys should let me know, actually, if you do have bangs. Let me know if you do cut them yourself or if you just go to someone, because I feel like they grow so fast. Like, I feel like my bangs grow way faster than the rest of my hair. Maybe that's not true, but it sure feels like that is the case. Well, thank you guys for asking all of your questions, and thank you for watching this. I know this is a little long, and I'm sorry, but I tried my best to include almost all of the questions. I didn't want to make this like an hour long. If you have any more questions, you can ask them below, and I'll try my best to answer them in the comment section. If you missed it, my most recent video was Salt to the Sea by Ruta Sepetys. It was a book review over that, so if you would like to see that, I can link it below if you missed it. And that's pretty much it. You guys should check out my book blog if you haven't already on Tumblr. I update it every single day, and I love Bookler. It's the best. It's like besides BookTube, Bookler is such a fun community of just book-loving people on Tumblr. So check it out if you haven't already. Bookler is the best. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. Bye!